This briefing will cover the weather next week in Reno, Nevada, and for Project Discovery for the Nevada Spring Meeting. First, starting with the overall weather pattern, we will have ridging moving in this weekend for some warmer temperatures. However, by early next week, the next stronger trough off the west coast will be approaching and will basically sit right near the coast through much of next week. This will bring cooler temperatures, windy conditions or breezy winds at times, and some precipitation. So for Monday and Tuesday, the low starts to move into the northwest coast. By Tuesday, it opens up somewhat and really spreads across the northwest, again keeping breezy winds and cooler temperatures. By Wednesday and Thursday, this low starts to be pushed a little bit further west as the ridge in the Rockies and the central U.S. starts to dominate and push back westward. So we will see some improving conditions with temperature and winds later in the week. So breaking it down, looking at winds first, the strongest winds right now look to be on Monday. So for anyone traveling on Monday, anyone flying, certainly coming from Vegas or going into Reno, we will have some stronger winds in those areas and really statewide. So even for driving conditions, really much of a headwind depending on what time of day you're coming. So it looks like the winds will be strongest during the afternoon. The morning might not be quite as bad, but still with the windiest day appears to be Monday. As we move into Tuesday, we will continue to see breezy winds, however, certainly not quite as strong and really confined to western Nevada for the meeting. Looking at the temperatures will be dropping as this area of low pressure moves in, so we will see highs in the low to mid 50s in the Reno area, and by Wednesday for Project Discovery up at Sky Tavern, we'll likely see highs in only the mid to upper 40s. But again, we will continue to have those breezy winds, so it will feel much cooler. So definitely plan appropriately for outdoor wear. It looks like right now we won't have much shower activity, but really just breezier conditions and cooler temperatures. So looking at the winds on Wednesday, you can still see those breezy winds really over western Nevada and in the Sierra. So westerly winds gusting probably in the 20s, if not in the 30s. So again, breezy winds continuing with those cooler temperatures. By Thursday and Friday, the winds really start to lighten as we see the ridge build back from the west. So as we get into later in the week for travel, shouldn't be any real concerns. So looking at Friday for travel, certainly going in and out of either Reno or the Vegas airports and no issues with winds either in the morning or in the afternoon or evening. We will have some gusty winds over the northern portions of Nevada by Friday afternoon. For driving conditions, more of a tailwind, so it shouldn't be much of an issue going across there. And then looking at the precipitation with this system, very light and mostly tied to the higher terrain. It looks like as the system moves in, the better chance of precipitation up in the mountains near Project Discovery would be Monday night. Most of the day on Monday could see some showers off and on as well. Then by Tuesday, we'll see some showers over the eastern side of the state, but for western Nevada, really it starts to dry out or really remain into the mountains. As we move into Wednesday for Project Discovery, it does look like those showers really should diminish. Still could be a chance depending on what these systems do as we get closer to the event, but it looks like Wednesday morning might be okay. Wednesday afternoon we might see some showers move in. And then drier for Thursday, Friday, and warmer temperatures, again lighter winds, so no travel concerns at this time whether you leave on Thursday night or on Friday. I will say the models have been bouncing around with these systems moving in with this trough of low pressure along the west coast. So timing of exactly which day the strongest winds will occur and what kind of precipitation we'll see will change probably somewhat going into early next week. But definitely just prepare for gusty or windy conditions for Project Discovery, cooler temperatures, and at least the potential for some light shower activity.